Recording. Okay, and we are just going to go ahead and get started. I am Shayna. Thanks for coming to my call. I am the team captain of Team Catalyst. Whoop, 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 whoop. I am hashtag a coach. Hashtag a coach. I feel like that's just showing off the breastular area. That wasn't what I was going for, but that is what the shirt says. Okay, so let's go ahead and just jump right in because I have a lot of information to get through. And I want to get through it. So that's amazing. Can you see my screen? Yeah?
Yes.
All right.
Yes. I can.
All right, great. So we're just going to start. I have a lot, like I said, a lot of things to talk about. So we're going to jump in. So the subject for tonight's call is, what is Beachbody coaching? Very simply said, it's an amazing opportunity to help. There. Drop mic, done. Presentation over. Let's go home. No? Yeah? Okay. I feel like that's very explanatory, right? All right, let's move on. Okay, so I'm just gonna drop some emotional baggage on you real quick, and then we'll get to the facts, okay? So real quick, why be a coach? Because it's awesome. Basically, why wouldn't you be a coach? Because you get to help people, because you get to change people's lives, because you get to believe in people and help them build belief in themselves, because you get to make people healthier, because you get to make families healthier, because of all the reasons, because it's awesome, because you get to feel the awesomeness of helping another human being on this planet, okay? Why wouldn't you be a coach? All right. Okay, mic drop for the second time. All right, now let's get in. Woo! Hey, that is really big on my screen, that nice belly right there. Really loving it. So glad I get to see that. Anyway, all right, so let's just really quickly go through my story. Let's see how quickly we can really do it. I am a wife. I'm a mom of 3. I am a veteran. Those are some of the things about me. I'm a recovering perfectionist. I am a former journalist, maybe current journalist. I don't know. Yeah, so all of those things. And basically, I've struggled with weight my entire adulthood. When I was younger, it wasn't that I was eating well or super skinny. I just had a good metabolism and I was active enough to keep it going. But as soon as I hit the military, my job actually was to sit down 8 hours a day. And then because I was an awesome young person, I went home and sat down and watched Friends for 10 hours at night. And then I would eat like McDonald's or whatever. So eventually that caught up to me. And then you add the marriage weight, then you add the moving to Alaska weight, then you add the baby weight gain, and I had 3 babies. So basically it all really caught up to me. And then when we moved down here to Florida, I did start working out a little bit more and I tried to eat better, but it wasn't quite to, I still really wasn't there. I still wasn't super proud of my body. And I was ready. I got to that point where it was unacceptable to keep buying larger sizes. It was unacceptable to be uncomfortable in all my clothing. And I just, I was ready to be proud of my body. I wasn't ready to go flaunt it in the beach bikini because I didn't really feel like that's ever going to be me. But I was ready to be proud. And so my husband deployed and my mom came to rescue me and hang out and help me with the kids because I had a 1-month-old. And I knew I needed something. I needed something to draw a line in the sand and just get my life together as far as health and fitness goes. So I saw those pretty containers. Have you seen the pretty containers from the 21 Day Fix? That's all I needed in my life because they're like shapes and they're squares and they're colorful. And it just brought me joy. And I was like, I don't even know what this is about. I need this program. But honestly, I really couldn't quote unquote afford it. It wasn't in our budget. But I just bought it on payday on a leap of faith. I was like, I just feel like this is going to be it. This is going to really get me to that level. And I just need something. I'm ready. And Mom and I did it. And we did it. We did pretty good. I think together, the both of us, we lost 21 pounds, divided separately. And we did well. I mean, we had our ups and downs. We didn't follow the program specifically 100%, but we did well. And we got healthier. And we continued on with the program. And by the way, I'll always like to caveat that I was still nursing and everything was fine. And Shakeology was awesome when I was doing that. And then I will also go ahead and admit real quick, as a challenger, as a fitness seeker, I tried it without Shakeology for a long time. And that I didn't equate it at first to increased cravings, to the lack of energy. I couldn't quite make it through my workouts as well. I wasn't able to, I hadn't gotten off the medicine yet, all this kind of stuff. So my health was getting better, but when I tried without Shakeology, because I thought, oh, I don't need that. I know what I'm doing now. I'm super rich, or I'm super smart. And then I was like, oh, okay, it's a real thing. So I just wanted to throw that caveat in there. So that's my story. And I did that for about a year. And if you can see that picture there, it got slowly got better, got results. It wasn't overnight, but it was definitely good. And so then that year I got my fitness together, but I also got stronger in my faith. And I kept reading some of these scriptures, and they just started speaking to me a little bit more, right? So here's my first one. If your gift is to encourage others, be encouraging. If it is giving, give generously. And if God is giving you a leadership ability, take the responsibility seriously. So I believe that we all have gifts, that we've all been blessed with some gift, something that makes us unique and special that God has designed us to do. And those happen to be my gifts. Like, I'm actually pretty good at encouraging people, and I have leadership ability. So when it said that, and he's like, take the responsibility seriously, I was like, okay, so I'm supposed to do something with this other than just be obnoxious. Like, maybe actually put it to some use. Okay, all right, okay, I get you, God, I'm hearing you. And then I read, don't just pretend to love others, really love them, and hold tightly to what is good, and love each other with genuine affection, because I feel like in this day and age, you're like, hey girl, how you doing? And then you just keep walking, right? Or you're like, you're just have those kind of superficial relationships, and that's not me. Like, if we're friends, we are best friends. Okay, like, I'm gonna be all up in your business, and when I say I love you, I mean it. Like, I'm sorry, it just do. And I really took that as a directive. Like, just do it. Really love on people. Really love on people. That is so simple, and it takes away any of the question, right? I don't have to worry about it if I really mean it, or if that person or this person. I just really love people. And then finally, when I read this one, I was like, okay, I get it. Okay, just go ahead and be what we are made to be. That is so awesome. I am made to be this. I have this gift, this one personal gift, whatever it is that you have. I know what mine is, and just be that person. Own it. Go after it. Don't hide away from it. Like my friend Sandra and I were talking about. She's kind of like a super organizational nut, and she really likes to have everything in its place. And I'm like, just own it. Don't not be that for someone else. Just own it. So whatever it is, just go ahead and be who you are. And what's really awesome is this verse really goes well with Beachbody, because that is without comparing yourself to others or trying to be something else that you're not. You don't have to be like me in this business. You don't have to be like anybody else. You can do it your own way, and you need to rest assured that what other people do doesn't matter. All right, so those scriptures are running around. So then I'm like, okay, those scriptures are popping in my head, whatever. And then I watched my friends sign up, at least a dozen of them probably, as that year went by. When I've been invited to coach, and I was like, yeah, no, thanks anyway. And I watched all my friends sign up, and I was like, oh, okay. So I could have been their coach, but that's fine. So fine. I'm fine with that. And then when I really delved into those scriptures and really started to think about what I wanted, and I heeded the call. I don't even know if that's the right verb. I'm not a teacher. I don't know English that well, but that's what I felt like. I was like, okay, I hear what I'm supposed to do. So it's exactly what happened it's like almost to a year later, to the date. I signed up as a coach, and I didn't even think about it. I just went and signed up and said, okay, I'm gonna do this. And I started out small. Actually, for the first 6 months or more, I never even invited anybody. People just came to me based on the fact that I had shared my story. And but now I've been to Summit. I have gained confidence in my ability to lead. I have gained confidence because I've seen my challengers get really good results. And now I'm dreaming big, going all in, it's amazing. So last year, it's really cool how the transformation, last year I got a transformation just from being a challenger and just really believing in myself and gaining confidence and putting my life together strategically and organizationally to be healthy. And now that same transformation is happening with coaching. I have the same support system in my team that I had in my challenge group. I have the same goals to make and the confidence building and reaching those goals in my team that I had in my challenge group. So it's really cool. And there's my beautiful ladies in Team Catalyst. And it is literally one of the best parts of my life. It's just so awesome. Okay. So let's talk about what are acceptable career paths. What are some acceptable career paths that people like my mom would be like, yes, I am proud of you, daughter. Good job there. That would be a job. Okay. I was in the military actually. And that was an acceptable job, right? I did have a job at a newspaper. That's kind of acceptable. But what do you get with a job? You have a pretty decent salary. I think that according to what I found, and I believe everything on the internet, average salary is $54,000 a year. You get 2 weeks off. Maybe you get more if you've been there longer. That's fine. But you don't really necessarily have any job security. It's not the way that it used to be when our grandparents were working for a big organization or whatever. Nowadays, Chris is in the Air Force still, and people get kicked out constantly, not for anything bad they did, just because, today we only need 10,000 people in this job. Tomorrow we need 20,000. Sorry that we let you go. Can you come back? Like, it's ridiculous. It's insane, and the job security isn't even available in the military anymore. Insane. And then I looked at my father-in-law. He works for Macy's now, but Macy's used to be this, that used to be this, that used to be this. And he's worked consistently and loyally, and he's been a top producer in his company for decades. And this year, and this has happened several times, just this year, he didn't know if he was going to have a job the next day. That is the traditional job. For whatever reason, there's no security in it like you used to feel like you had. And then you have the self-employed route, which I also kind of have as a side business, where it's a lot of investment. And this is all acceptable, by the way. These are the traditional career paths, right? It's acceptable to dump some money into a business, and then the business is all on you. Let's say you're a dog groomer, you got to buy that equipment, right? So that's an investment. And then if you're not grooming, there's no business. It's all on you, right? And then you talk about how much do you have to make? You have to make a lot, and how much do you get to keep, right? In order to keep that business floating. College is another acceptable path. Don't even get me started on how much I value college. I have 2 degrees, but that doesn't mean I really value it. Sorry, that's a whole personal thing. But these poor young people, if you don't have a scholarship or you don't have military, you're coming out with 6 figures at least 5 figures of debt, up to 6 figures. This is okay though. This is a fine career path. Like, it's good. You're good. You don't have a guaranteed job, and half the time you don't actually come out with a skill. You just come with a lot of information, and then you have to go learn your job anyway, right? So this is a long 6-year, nowadays 8-year process to get to back to this job that's not even necessarily got that. What are we doing? But this is all fine and traditional, and it's okay. This is the way to go. This is great. And then if you're like me, a stay-at-home mom, that's another career path that is very honorable and traditional. But, there's no income. I don't know. It's like the hardest job in the entire world, but nobody pays you for it. Whatever. Okay. And then for me, this may not be everybody. I get it. But then a lot of times you get lost a little bit in taking care of other people, and you may lose your sense of yourself, right? What was Shayna before she was a wife and a kid? What sparked Shayna's, what was that spark in Shayna before she was a wife and a mom? I lost that. And Beachbody has let me kind of bring that sparkle back, okay? And then part-time work is very simple. You have limited potential earnings, and you can only work so many hours. But that's also a lot of ways that people have side jobs or make income, right? So those are all acceptable. And then we have the one, Beachbody. What? That's not a real job. What? That's like marketing. Oh, pyramid scheme, whatever. Things that people say. I don't even know. But what actually Beachbody is a quick start. There's no debt. You don't go into debt unless $40 is the debt. But that's how you get started. $40. It's at your speed. So it kind of works with any of this if that's still what you want to do, or if you want to replace any of these other paths. It works with that because it's at your speed, how you want to build your business, how you want to run it. You get to start where you are. You don't need to finish a degree. You don't have to get through that training. You don't have to wait 2 years for a promotion. You just start with where you are and what you have. And what's also awesome is there's an amazing team environment. And I mean, I've been in the military where it felt like that, but it also was competitive. There's no competition in Beachbody. Everybody needs to be successful for everybody else to be successful. It's just That's the kind of environment we're in, and everybody's helping everybody, and it's just amazing. And then flexibility. It offers you a lot of flexibility. Like I said, you can do it with as much time as you want to pour into it. You can do it with as much energy you want to pour into it, as much money as you want to pour into it. You can do it at home. You can do it on vacation. You can do it when you have to go away for Christmas. Like, you can do it. It's flexible. Okay. Moving right along. So let's go ahead. Let's make sure that, yep. Well, let's debunk some myths about Beachbody coaching real quick. Just get them out the way. So, pyramid scheme. Have you heard that one? Yes? Yes. Yeah. My husband says that, or did say that. Okay. So here's the thing. Pyramid schemes actually don't have a product. Like, you're paying into a pyramid scheme, but you don't get anything out of it. With Beachbody, the worst case scenario is you pay money and you get an amazing product, and then, oh, you also get a coach. So there's actually like value in the money that you pay. So it's obviously not a pyramid scheme. More than that, let's say you're any business, restaurant, is that a pyramid scheme? Car dealership, military, you have the worker, right? The waitress, the manager, the owner. And who makes the most money? No, it's a pyramid. So everything in the whole country is a pyramid scheme. No, I'm just kidding. No, but there is structure to it. There has to be. Otherwise, we're just talking crazy talk. But it's not a pyramid scheme. There's an actual product, and you make actual money based on what your work is. That's all there is to it. And I know other programs, this is another myth. Well, it's not a myth, but a lot of other MLMs or whatever that is. What does that stand for, Tara? Marketing.
Sorry, multi-level marketing.
There it is. I couldn't get it off my tongue. Thank you. Multi-level marketing. You have to host parties. You have to have inventory. You have you ever been to one of those parties and you're like, oh gosh, I don't even want any of this stuff, but I'm going to buy something because I feel bad because I came to this party. You don't have to do any of that. That's not the way that Beachbody is set up. So while I love those products, like I have 31 bag, I have Rodent and Fields in my thing, like whatever. I have a Scentsy candle. I have all that stuff. But this works totally different, which is kind of really cool because I couldn't handle all that stuff in my house. I couldn't handle having people for a party to sell them something. Like, no way, Jose. And another myth, you have to be a salesy. You have to be all icky and salesy. Listen, I worked at USAA for a year, and my job was to take auto claims and pay people to get their stuff repaired. And then USAA was like, hey, go ahead when you're about to hang up, ask them if they need some extra life insurance. And I was like, nope, I can't do it. Like the anxiety. I was so fine sort of with that job until they started doing that, and like the anxiety. I can't sell people stuff. It's just not my way of life. And that has its own thing. But if I can't even do that, I definitely couldn't have done this if it requires to be salesy and icky. All right, so let's move on. Okay, what we are doing. So that's what it's not. This is what it is, okay? We have products that are worth sharing, okay? These are amazing products. They're not like something made in China that's going to fall apart, okay, or whatever. Like, it's not a crap product. This is an amazing product. These are household names that absolutely 100% get results for people. Like, if they don't even listen to you, if they just do this program, they will get results, okay? And they're names that you recognize if you have ever like heard of anything fitness at all. And they're life-changing programs, okay? So you're like, that's what we need to get our head wrapped around. You're not selling like a wristband. You're selling something that is going to potentially change somebody's life. Or not selling, you're really sharing it. But they're quality programs. They're designed to the exercise programs specifically are designed to transform bodies. Shakeology is designed to build health. It will build people's health. They're just good products. So you can be proud of that. It's worth sharing with your best friend and your worst enemy. It's worth sharing because they're great products. There's no shortcut. This is what I really love as a fitness professional. It's not a shortcut. It's not something that you can do for a day and you're going to magically be 3 inches smaller or whatever. I don't know. Like, no, you have to actually work. There's no gimmicks, but we're going to give you the tools and make it almost fail-proof, okay? That's what I love about it. It's like you got to work for the body that you want. You got to work for the health that you want, but we have this product that makes it easy for you, okay? And then Shakeology, we can do a whole call on Shakeology, but basically it's the best product on the market. That's all there is to it. And you get to share it with people. That's all I gotta say. Like, it's the best. It is the best. All these other things, it's up here, okay? And then what's also awesome is it's a company worth working for, okay? So you have a product worth sharing and a company worth working for. Their mission statement is to help people achieve their goals and enjoy a healthy, fulfilling life. Well, that sounds all right. Like, okay, I like it. It's about other people being healthier and more fulfilled. Hashtag nailed it. Okay, so they have a great mission. The company, they market for you. You've heard of P90X, you've heard of Insanity because they are doing the marketing for you. The products are out there. They just need a coach, and that's you. Okay, so they're doing the marketing for you. They reward you. That's awesome. This company, they're going to send me a yoga mat because I helped 3 people last month. Okay, that's fine. They sent me to Nashville because I helped 9 people or whatever it was over the course of 3 months. That was awesome. So, I mean, it's a company that's giving back to you. And the best thing I think about this company is our main vital behavior is personal development. And personal development has changed my life because it fills me up so that I can fill others up. So I'm getting filled up so I can be a better mom and a better wife and a better coach. And this is at the central of our company. And so that just gives me even more reason to love them because they brought that into my life and they're going to bring it into yours if they haven't already. All right. So what do you do as a coach? All right, let's go through this real quick. America, lots of people are stuck in this diet cycle. So you start whatever fad diet it is and you reduce your calories and you add exercise. Well, that means when you do that, you need more nutrition because you're working harder and you're not getting as much in. But a lot of times you're not getting what you need. So then you get these temptations, you get the cravings, or you get bored, or you get frustrated because you're not seeing results for other reasons. And then what happens? Then you kind of trip up, and then you're like, oh man, I tripped up. Then you feel bad about tripping up, and then you just trip up again. And then you're like, well, I done ruined it. I'm just going to keep tripping up. And then, oh, let's go back again. And it's a cycle. And it's a cycle. Well, what we get to do is help people break that cycle and actually get results. What would that be like? Okay. And help them. They're nutrient deficient. Well, we can help you with that. We can help you with accountability and support so you don't give in to that temptation. Like, we have the solution for these problems, okay? Everybody needs better health. Doesn't matter who you are. Doesn't matter where you are in the health journey. Everybody can use better health except for maybe like, I don't know. Like, I'm sure there's a few people that they're good. They're probably good. But like everybody, right now, I started at one point on this journey and now I'm at the point where I'm not eating dairy or beef, like, cause I'm still learning and getting better and getting more healthy. So I still need these products. And then everybody needs more financial freedom. I mean, maybe they don't, but maybe everybody you might want to give more to the charity that you love, or you might want to get out of debt, or you might want to not worry about when there's a new field trip or a new uniform for a sport or whatever. Another birthday this month. How are there so many people born in this one month? We want to be free of money being a stress. We want to just be able to be generous and not have money be a stressful thing in our life. That's our goal. And everybody needs better health or more financial freedom. And you're able to help them with that as a coach. And that's all we're doing is just helping people. We are helping people. It's pretty easy. Like, I can do that. We're solving problems. People have different problems. They don't have very much energy. They can't sleep. They can't fit in the jeans, any of the clothes that are in their closet. They can't keep up with their kids at the playground. They have all these medicines that they're on. We have solutions for those problems. And that's all we're doing, is trying to help them solve those problems. Okay? And then the last thing that you're doing as a coach is trying to tell them fitness and health does not have to be hard. It does not have to be, whoever's got the train in the background, can you mute? Love you. All right. The fitness and nutrition do not have to be hard or soul crushing. Okay? It doesn't. It can be fun and simple and rewarding. And that's what we're doing as coaches, is showing them that. All right. All right. So I just want to throw up a few coaches over here just to kind of get us an idea of what we're looking at. This is some of the people that I think are really cool. So you have Richard Neal here, and you know, he actually started being a coach on the picture on the left. Okay, he didn't wait. He started there. He didn't wait for his goal weight, and people enjoyed watching his journey, and they were inspired by his journey. And he's a very successful coach now. Okay, and that's just get that in your head. You don't have to be perfect or whatever your image of perfect is to be a coach. You just have to be willing to help. I love Pearline. She's a top coach, and you know, she happens to be deaf. It's hereditary. That's her family is also deaf, but I think what really is happening is she has overcome something in her life, and she's able to speak to that market or that segment of people that need help overcoming that too. And we all have that. We're all overcoming something. I'm overcoming my particular weight loss, but I'm also overcoming, struggling to become a stay-at-home mom and all these. I have all these different things that I'm working personally that I get to help other people because I've been there, right? I love Michelle Meyer. She's a stay-at-home mom. She homeschools. She's a preacher wife. That's amazing, right? Like, she's like business is for everybody. And she helps raise women up, and she includes her faith a lot in it. But I just think that's so cool. Like, this business is so diverse. And then you have Allie Upham, and I just want to give a shout out as a fitness professional. You know, she said, and I totally agree, her reach was only so big as a professional. She only could help so many people for an hour a day, okay? And that they had to be in person. When she became a coach, she was able to help anybody, anywhere, and on a much more personal level, honestly, because you get involved in their nutrition, you get involved in their lives, you get involved in who and what their dreams and goals are, not just, did you do that push-up right for an hour? You know what I mean? So those are some of the people that I think are cool and that have inspired me as coaches. Okay, so with coaching, you get to pick your path, okay? There are 3 really kind of categories of coaching, really. The first is to get a discount. So basically you save $16 off your Shakeology. And this person just loves that Shakeology and like knows that they're going to keep getting it. So they would like to get a little discount. They have 0 sales, not interested. Thank you, but no thank you. Okay. Then you have the hobby coach. Okay. And this person is like my friend Shauna. She's a full-time nurse. Or no, actually she's a part-time nurse, but she is also a full-time mom of 3 boys. And so she just loves those products. And people have asked her, how did you lose weight? Why are you so happy? What is that you're eating? Like, so she just shares with them, and she gets a little extra bonus if somebody buys something from her. Like, that's it. It's just a hobby. Okay. And then you have your business builder, and this person is all in. I want this to be my life. I feel called to do this. I feel like I want to help people. I could use like a real income. I don't want to leave being at home with my kids, or I want to go be able to be at home with my kids. This person, and it doesn't even have to be kids. I'm not in love with this job. I would love to do something that I actually am passionate about. This person is a business builder. But there is any amount of level of involvement that you want available to Beachbody, okay, as a coach within Beachbody. You can make it what you want it to be. So what's involved? Okay, the reason you can make it what you want it to be is because there are no quotas. You have nothing to lose. So you don't have to sell a certain amount. You can never make a single sale in your life and you'll still be just fine. Okay, nobody's going to send you a note. Okay, so what's involved is you have a $40 sign-up fee to be a coach, but that's waived if you've ever gotten a challenge pack in the last month, in the last year. So yay! You have to keep your Shakeology active as long as you want to keep building your business. If you don't keep your Shakeology active, nothing happens. So that's basically what happens. You just stop being a coach. So that's fine after a few months. The time commitment is all dependent on what you're trying to get out of this coaching opportunity. You can spend even less than an hour if you just have like 1 challenger or 2 challengers, and you're just checking in with them and seeing how they're doing, and you're just that's your life. Or you can do it like me, and I'm spending at least 5 hours building a real business. I'm treating this business like a business, and it does take up my time, but it's literally the time passes because I'm having so much fun and I love it. What's involved also, What's also involved is my help. I will hold your hand until you are ready to run without me. Just like my little babies. But no, that's kind of not fair. But you know, like my help is involved, and I don't help a little. Never helped a little on anything. I am going to help you build your business, get comfortable, figure everything out. That's my job as your coach. Okay. So that's what's involved is Shayna's overarching, reaching help. That's okay. Like I said, again, no quota. You don't have to keep any inventory. Beachbody does all the mail. I have a friend that she has the product, and when she sells it, she has to go to the post office and mail it. No, it's too hard for me. Luckily, Beachbody sends it for you. You order through their website. They collect the cash for you. You don't have to do any of that stuff, okay? So that's awesome. You don't have to meet a quota. Like I feel like I keep saying that word, but I just want to make sure that you know there's nothing like that in this business. And then you can make this business your own niche. So I know that everybody knows that I'm an oversharer on social media. So I'm assuming that everybody assumes that they have to do that to be successful, which is absolutely not true. You can do it whichever way you feel comfortable. Like if you just wanted to meet with your couple of friends and you guys were going to work out a couple times together and have shakes a week, that would be totally awesome. Or if you want to use the Beachbody My Challenge Tracker app, which means you never have to go on Facebook ever. It's really easy to set up. It's really easy to use. You can do it that way. You can do it through email. I mean, there's just a million different ways to do this business, and you just figure out what works for you and what's your niche. Okay, and then just to let you know, I don't make any money if you sign up as a coach. Like that's nothing. The only way that I get more successful is if you are successful. So we build together, which is the best part. There's no competition. I'm not just signing up coaches. Like I want to sign you up if we want to do this, whichever way that you want to do it. I want to do it with you. It's going to be amazing. Okay. So, and we're going to be successful together. All right. We're getting through this. Trust me. We're almost there. Okay. And just real quick, who are your customers? So if you're thinking, okay, but Shayna's gotten all the customers. Well, that's not true. Okay. This house is not paid off yet, but anyway, no, the customers are you, really. Your customers are you, whatever you're connecting with. My customers really tend to be women who have kind of taken care of other people or kind of put other things up before their own health. And now they're ready to kind of reel that back in and get back in control of their own health and put themselves first for a little while. And that comes in all shapes, forms, fashion, but they're just like me, who I was, and those are my customers. Okay. Your family. My mom's on this call. You know, she was my first challenger, and I never expected any of my family, like literally had zero intention of any of my family signing up under me. Like I'm so stupid sometimes, but I didn't think anybody in my family. And now I have at least 5 family members that have really reached a lot of good goals. I've been really successful, and I'm like, oh, so, and then I thought, well, I guess I really should have wanted to help my family most. Hashtag nailing it. But yes, so your family, and I mean, I'm not saying go sell it to them, but once they see that you're a little happier, you're a little more confident, you're feeling your body transformation, whichever way, healthier, they're probably going to be like, what's going on over there? What's going on over there? Your friends, your neighbors. Listen, this is an amazing, life-changing, confidence-building, happiness-bringing thing that we're doing. Okay, so anybody is your potential customer that wants those things: confidence, health, happiness. Nobody wants that. That's fine. Nobody wants that. Okay. All right. Really quick, all the compensation stuff. Okay. Compensation. Beachbody. There are 2 ways to make money. So it's very simple. You get a 25% commission off of every purchase that is made through you. Done. That's easy, right? Everything that somebody purchases, that's what you get. Okay. And then there's team cycle bonuses, and that kind of gets a little more complicated, and I'll be happy once you sign up to try to explain it to you. But basically the first rank, which that you can get, which is Emerald, you can earn what I call free money. It's a bonus, $14 up to $250 a week. Okay, so you get what you're getting retail or commission, and then you get a bonus. Okay, and you get paid every Thursday from direct deposit. So that's really nice, because at my real job, I only get paid every 2 weeks, and it's so long. So you get paid every week with Beachbody, which is awesome. And I have that up there just to kind of give you, there is such a range of income possibilities with this business. So you can take it where you want it to be. If you just need a little extra cash, or you actually don't care about the cash, you just wanted to help your friend, like, okay, then you might be getting an average annual earnings of $467. If you're Melanie Mitro, which is the top coach in this business, which is #amazing, which is ridiculous. She was probably the 2012 coach earning of $1.6 million. Oh, ridiculous. She's ridiculous. All right. So just a couple more slides and we're almost done, I promise. Okay. It's not a get rich quick scheme. It is a get rich with consistency scheme. Okay. So your first goal, if you sign up as a coach with me, is to pay for your own Shakeology, because you need that. I want you to have that. It's making you a healthier person. It will help you. So you need to get it for free, right? That's your first goal. And that really just comes from helping 2 people. Okay. And then the next goal is to help 3 people a month. Okay. And then if you help 3 people this month, and then next month you help 3 people, then you have 6 customers. And then the next month you help 3 more people and you have 9 customers. Okay. That's 9 people. You see how your business is going to slowly build, and you're going to get what's called the compound effect. Okay. Your business and your income are slowly going to grow. And it's going to be awesome. And then also, and then as that grows, you'll get team bonuses and rank bonuses. So that's what we call the compound effect. And so I have this little slide here, or picture here. I like it. Step 1, be the best you can be. #nailed it, 21Fix alumni, 21 Day Fix alumni. Now, step 2, coaching. Help others be the best they can be. Nailed it. Repeat. Like, that's as simple as it is. But also, I'm just going to let you know, Beachbody does not guarantee any level of success or income. Okay. It's all based on what you put into it. Okay. Wrong way. All right. Now, last, I think we have like 2 slides left. I'm so almost done, I promise. You contact your coach. You sign up online. It takes 10 minutes, guys. You sign up online. And within 10 minutes, you have a website, you have a coach ID, you are ready to go, if that's what you want to do. And if you don't already have Beachbody in your life, which is ridiculous that I know you and you don't have it already, I'm just kidding. Then you get a challenge pack to start your story. Like, you need a story of how Beachbody has helped you, and it will help you, whatever you are in life, in health. It will help you. And then you buy that challenge pack, and then you waive that $40 sign-up fee. There is a $16 business fee. It's waived for the military, but that still allows you to get that $16 discount total from your Shakeology. You get a free website. They provide you with a Shakeology website and products website, and I think one more. And then again, there is just like with Shakeology, bottom of the bag guarantee. You don't have to. You can get your money back. There's no cancellation penalty if you sign up and then you're like, screw it, I don't want to do this anymore. Like, there's no consequence. Okay. All right, last slide. Okay, so let's just do it. Gonna do it. Okay, sorry. Okay, so the time's gonna pass anyway. That is gonna happen. Okay, so what if in 4 years from now you have a business that you have all this amazing income coming from? What if that happens? What if that happened? Because 4 years from now is gonna happen anyway. So if you're still, I'm just saying the time is gonna pass anyway. Why not put some of that time, invest it into something that will give back to you in the future? Why not build a business? What better cause is there than to lead people to healthier, more fulfilling lives? It's pretty amazing to me. And they've given you a platform. Like, you have the workout, you have the nutrition plan, you have the eating plan. They, on their website, they'll give people meal plans. They'll tell them exactly what to eat. You don't even have to do that. The trainers have created great workouts for you. You have the platform. You just have to help people use that platform. That's it. It's easy. If you've done a challenge, like if you've been in a challenge group, you can be a coach, because all you have to do is be a challenger with a little level up, just a little bit, just a little more helpful. Okay. And here's the last thing I'm gonna leave you with. Supposedly, and as we know, we believe everything the internet tells us, because it's just true. But supposedly, 80% of folks fail in their health and fitness goals. They don't have, and that's because they don't have the right kind of support or nutrition that we have to offer. So we can help that. We can end that fail rate. All right. And all you got to do that is share your story. All right. So why not you? Why not you? Totally could be you. All right. So that is the end. And I would love to, hey, I didn't even know Monica was in there. I would totally love, to answer any questions if you have any.
I'm good.
All right. All right. Okay. There we go.
I'll ask one.
Okay, Tara.
So, so you said like in the beginning, people just started coming to you. Who were they? Were they your family who started coming to you at first, or was it strangers, or did you already have like a large Facebook following?
I don't know if I had actually, before I started Beachbody, like purged my friends. So that was helpful. But I don't know if I had a large following, but I think I was very consistent with posting, and I didn't even know that was a thing. But I was just sharing. Like I would put videos of us working out, and I wasn't a coach, and I put what we were eating and stuff like that. And I think people just were like, I've seen her do it. And so as soon as I said I'm going to be a coach, like I had someone from high school I had not ever talked to since high school. I had a friend of mine who's a personal trainer. Her client came to me for that. And then I had some family members message me that night that I announced I was a coach. So.
Just so you know, Shayna pushed me into this. And we went through this process for 3 or 4 months. And I watched her become the leader that I always knew she was. And she has done a good job. I have watched this little business grow. She's very inspiring. Even if I do say so, it is my daughter. I know that, but she's a brilliant girl. I've watched her new friend, well, not new to her, but new to me. Her new friends, Jessica and Sandra and these other girls, Lori, I can't think of Ashley. I can't think of all their names. There's so much. There's so many of them. I am really proud of those girls getting their families involved. It's I think if your family is in there, it encourages you so much to be so better. That's just my feeling, and I'm sorry if I embarrassed you, my darling.
Okay, just drop that mic, Mom. Just drop it like it's hot. Mom, I love it so much. Oh, thank you, Mom. I love it. And I agree. I don't know if either one of us would have been as successful if we didn't have each other, but we did. And so here we are.
Well, and I think that's part of some of the people that joined you is because you were posting those pictures of me fighting with you to do this.
It's true. It's very true. They resonated with you, not me.
Yeah.
All right. Any other questions?